So how are the boys feeling 2 weeks out from the final? Are they ready to go?
Yeah, there's a lot happening at the moment. We come off a big game on Saturday against South, so today starts our preparation for the game. So they've all had their recoveries, and we'll get in today, tonight, and train as per normal, and obviously just prepare as we always do for every game, knowing that it's it'll be a final soon. So I think the boys are all pumped for it.
Beautiful. So kind of on the cusp of, if you win, this is the second Dockerty Cup in club history. What would that mean for the club?
Yeah, look, I mean, at the end of the day, you're defined by how many trophies you win as a club. So, this is just one of them, and we know it's important for the club to build that, the trophy cabinet. So, and that's what you play for as a footballer too, and as a club, so you play in these competitions to win the trophy. So, we're vying in all directions at the moment. So, this is one of them, and hopefully, we can lift that trophy.
Yeah, let's stick on that for a little bit about the load of the season, and what is, you guys are right in the thick of it in 3 different competitions right now. How have you managed the load? And it doesn't get any less now that you're in the round of 16 for Heidelberg Cup.
Yeah, look, it doesn't get easy, but you wouldn't want it any other way, I reckon. I mean, the boys love it. They feel that they're in a professional environment. The fact that they're all in 3 competitions, and we've got 22 players, so we sort of give obviously go to all the players and rest some players, and some players play more than others. But we've managed to be look after them well. They recover well, and that's been the key. But above all, it's been their professionalism really off the pitch that they've done pretty well to keep themselves healthy, ready for every game. So I've been in a good position to know that every player is available at every game. So, bar one, I think we've had only one soft tissue injury this year, so it's been pretty well organised. So I'm pretty happy with the boys, and I think they're looking forward to all this chaos that's happening at the moment, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm not coming for you, right? Yeah. So one of the big talking points around Cup final weekend is that both sides, men's and women's programs from both clubs for the first time ever playing in the Cup finals. How's it felt around the club? Have you guys fed off each other? How's it been?
Yeah, look, we're definitely always seeing what the girls are doing, and they're doing magnificent in the championship, and also now this Cup final. So, and they're doing the same with us. We share ideas. Dennis has been to our training. We watch their trainings and all that sort of stuff. So we're all in the same boat. We're all moving the same way, and we're all on the same wavelength. And when you have that, that's a recipe for success. So I think the powers to be at the club are pretty happy with what's going on at the moment, and it's a credit to everyone involved, from coaches, volunteers, staff, players. Everyone's pulling in the same direction, and with that, you get success.
Beautiful. So let's focus on the match for a little bit. How do you approach a team like South? They've got so much experience in these big matches. They're obviously the reigning champs. How do you prepare? Who are their big danger players? Anything like that? How are you going into the game?
Yeah, look, I think South's a big club, and we all know that. And they've got some very good players. They've stabilised themselves a bit now. They've had a few issues at the start of the year, but they've come good now. So, I mean, it's a team that's very famous. But just as famous. I mean, Heidelberg's just the same. It's just as famous. And I remember the old days, in the 80s and 90s, when the NSL days, the big derbies were South Melbourne, Heidelberg. So this is just another day like that, I suppose. So it's time revisited, I would say. So, but all their players are good. They're a very good team, and we just have to be at our best on the day to win the game.